What body part are you most proud of? I mean, please, Ellen. Most celebrities spend years mastering media training. They learn to dodge questions, deflect controversy, and keep their answers bland enough to offend no one. Sofía Vergara clearly skipped that class. Whether she's on live television, walking red carpets, or sitting across from Ellen DeGeneres, she somehow says the most unhinged thing possible and gets away with it every single time. From announcing on national TV that she taught her co-star how to do cocaine to casually telling Ellen she has big boobs while staring at herself on a monitor, Sofia has built a career out of having absolutely zero filter. And honestly, it's the most refreshing thing in Hollywood. Today, we're counting down the funniest, wildest, and most unforgettable moments when Sofía Vergara said exactly what was on her mind and left everyone else scrambling to recover. Let's get into it. Chapter 1. The most immigrant story ever told. Sofia once shared her experience coming to America as an immigrant. Most people tell heartwarming stories about freedom and opportunity. Sofia told this: "I always heard that immigrants had a really hard life when they came to America. But when I showed up here, everyone was so nice. The men bought me drinks and offered me a place to sleep." She paused. "This country welcomed me with open arms and pulled down pants." Ellen lost it. The audience lost it. And Sofia just sat there with a completely straight face, as if she had just described the weather. Only Sofía Vergara can turn the immigrant experience into a punchline about men offering her a place to sleep. Chapter 2. The drawing that went too far. During one appearance, Reese Witherspoon and Sofia were asked to draw each other. Reese went first. She produced a lovely, respectful portrait. Then it was Sofia's turn. She held up her drawing. The audience gasped. She had drawn what appeared to be a woman sitting down, but the proportions were, shall we say, generous in all the wrong places. Reese looked at it and asked, "It's you sitting down, right?" Sofia's response: "Well, I didn't see you there." Reese pressed, "Yes, you did. We waved to each other." Sofia, without missing a beat, "Yeah, maybe because I am an immigrant." She blamed immigration status on her inability to draw a proportionate human being. Genius. Chapter 3. Big Ben Cheeseburger Raw Burger. Sofia's husband, Joe Manganiello, is a die-hard Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So when Sofia was asked to name the team's quarterback, the expectation was low, but not this low. "Who is the quarterback?" Ben. Big Ben." She had it. She was almost there. Then, "Big Ben Cheeseburger Raw Burger." The audience erupted. She had combined a Hall of Fame quarterback's name with a fast food menu item, and somehow made it funnier by adding raw burger at the end. To this day, no one knows if she was joking or genuinely couldn't remember Roethlisberger. Either way, it's comedy gold. Chapter 4. Kevin Hart gets roasted. Sofia once explained why she thought she deserved more movie roles than Kevin Hart. Why hire Kevin Hart that can only speak English when you can hire Sofia in one? It's happening Sofia in Spanish and in English. Kevin, sitting right next to her, looked offended. "I clearly speak both languages," he said. Sofia didn't care. She just smiled and said, "It feels good." She used Kevin Hart, one of the biggest comedy stars on the planet, as an example of what not to hire, and she got away with it because she's Sofía Vergara. Chapter 5. The Ellen birthday gift that was nothing. For Ellen DeGeneres' 60th birthday, Sofia decided to give her a gift. She built it up dramatically. "I have something special for you that's most important. I didn't just come here to say happy birthday. It's something you're going to really enjoy and that you're going to need." The audience leaned in. What could it be? A luxury item? A sentimental keepsake? Sofia looked at her hands. She looked at the floor. She looked back at Ellen. She left. She has nothing. Ellen burst out laughing. Sofia had given her absolutely nothing and turned it into the funniest moment of the entire birthday special. Chapter 6. The Cocaine Confession. Most actors keep their past private. Sofia does not. She was talking about working with Andy Bisher, who played her husband on Modern Family. She said he was her anchor during filming because she had never done anything like that before. "I don't know anything," she said. "And he taught me how to smoke. He taught me how to do cocaine." The audience gasped. The host's eyes went wide. Then she added, "He taught me many things." It was a joke, probably, but the way she delivered it completely deadpan, no hesitation, made everyone question everything they knew about the cast of Modern Family. Chapter 7. Has anyone checked for a penis? Sofia and Simon Cowell were answering the most searched questions about themselves when this happened. The question on the screen, how did Simon Cowell become a record? Sofia read it aloud, then looked at Simon. I didn't become a record, he said. I think there's another word missing. Then came the real gem. Another question. Sofia Vergara, has anyone checked for a penis? She didn't skip a beat. She looked directly at the camera, pointed at Simon, and said, For sure bigger than yours. Simon Cowell, the man who has made Simon Cowell, was speechless. The audience was screaming, and Sofia just smiled like she had won an award. Chapter 8. The Pulled Over Story. When asked if she had ever been pulled over by police, Sofia hesitated. Can I say this on national television? The host said yes. Sofia leaned in. Then you're going to get me in trouble. The host asked how she got out of it. Sofia's response? Well, I didn't really have to do anything, She trailed off and smiled. The implication was clear. She didn't say what happened. She didn't have to. The host immediately regretted asking. Chapter 9. The Underwear Trick. During one interview, Sofia randomly announced, I'm going to show you my underwear. Before anyone could react, she reached behind her back and without taking off her top, produced her bra, one-handed, effortlessly. The host sat there stunned. Wow, that's a neat trick. Sofia held up the bra and said, It's clean. She had taken off her undergarment on live television, explained that it was clean, and somehow made it feel completely normal. That's not a skill. That's a superpower. Chapter 10. Blondes versus brunettes versus boobs. When asked who has more fun, blondes or brunettes, Sofia didn't pick a side. I would say that the girls with the bigger boobs. She paused for effect. I've been blonde and I've been brunette. I talk from experience. The audience erupted. She had taken a standard beauty debate and turned it into a commentary on her own anatomy. And she was completely serious about it. Chapter 11. The Helium Balloon Incident. Someone gave Sofia a helium balloon during an interview. That person should have known better. She inhaled deeply and said in a squeaky voice, My name is Sofia Vergara. Then she went back to her normal voice and added, I saw the footage, I'm so happy. But the best part came when she listened to herself on playback. She said, Sofia Vergara sounds like she has a in her mouth. I hate hearing her talk. The host asked, What's wrong with having a in your mouth? Sofia didn't answer. She just gave him a look that said everything. Chapter 12. The Hooker Conversation with Her Father. During an award show speech, Sofia revealed what her father told her when she wanted to pursue an artistic career. My father told me that if I ever did anything artistic, I was going to look like a hooker. The audience laughed nervously. Then she delivered the punchline. I told him with these huge boobs that I inherited from your mother, I already look like a hooker. She roasted herself and her mother in the same sentence. Her father was in the audience. The cameras cut to him. He was laughing. Only Sofia Vergara can call herself a hooker on stage and make her father proud. Chapter 13. The Perfume Incident with Jimmy Fallon. Sofia once made Jimmy Fallon smell her new perfume. Not on a card, not on her wrist. She sprayed it directly at him and demanded he smell the air. Smell it then. Jimmy leaned in. He sniffed. He looked confused. It's gorgeous, beautiful, he said unconvincingly. Sofia wasn't buying it. Don't tell me you don't feel anything. Jimmy tried to answer. He couldn't. He just sat there, red-faced, while Sofia stared at him like he had failed a test. The man has interviewed presidents and rock stars. Sofia Vergara broke him with a perfume bottle. Chapter 14. The Gloria Haircut Nightmare. In Modern Family, Gloria gave haircuts. In real life, Sofia apparently thinks she can too. During one interview, she explained her technique. Okay, if you want a snack, I give you a snack. This is how it's done. You have to make the scalp very dry, very, very dry. The host looked terrified. Sofia had scissors in her hand. No one knew if she was joking or about to give an unscheduled haircut on live television. She wasn't joking about the scalp thing. She was completely serious about making it very, very dry. Somewhere, a professional hairstylist cried. Chapter 15. The Kid Who Ran Away. Remember Noah Ritter, the adorable kid who became famous on Ellen? He met Sofia once. She walked toward him with her arms open. Give me a kiss. Noah panicked. He tried to change the subject. "Are you changing the natural prey?" he asked randomly. Sofia didn't care. She kept advancing. "Give me a kiss." Noah looked at the camera. He looked at Ellen. He looked back at Sofia. Then he screamed and ran away. The image of a child literally fleeing from Sofía Vergara's affection is one of the funniest things ever captured on television. Sofía Vergara has been in Hollywood for decades. She's been on red carpets, talk shows, award ceremonies, and press tours. And somehow, every single time she opens her mouth, she manages to say something that would end any other celebrity's career. She called herself a hooker on stage. She taught a co-star how to do cocaine on national television. She asked Simon Cowell about his penis size. She gave Ellen nothing for her birthday and called it a gift. She took off her bra without taking off her shirt, and she got away with every single bit of it. Because Sofia isn't being outrageous for attention, she's just being herself, and herself has absolutely no filter. We should all be grateful for that. If you enjoyed this compilation of Sofía Vergara's most unhinged moments, hit that like button and subscribe for more. And drop a comment. What's the wildest thing Sofia has ever said? See you in the next one.